What were your thoughts on the game Genie when it first came out, and how do you feel about it now?
I remember my next door neighbor got a game Genie. He was a kid a few years younger than me, about my brother's age. And I it's weird. I even at a young age I was split on the game Genie. Games that I had had for a long time, I like to use the game Genie on to access levels that I could never reach, or do like those weird codes, like all the cars are backwards, or Mario's jumps are like 500 feet in the air.
Sure.
But I saw so few games. You got games so infrequently that I never wanted to break like a rental or break a new game I had gotten open with the game Genie, because I wanted to try and get to those areas myself. Now they're fun. I mean, they're handy for jumping around and stuff like that, but you can do all that sort of stuff in emulators. I don't know. As a kid, they were neat, but I never owned one. I just borrowed one constantly. I never felt it was essential.
I knew about two of my friends that had one. I always looked at it as like an illicit drug. It always didn't feel right to me.
Yeah.
To hack into these pieces of art. It just didn't. It felt weird. I never had the inclination. Oh, I want to see a glitched out Super Mario Bros. I just didn't want to do it. Not saying it's wrong, but it just felt weird as like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old just doing that. And nowadays, I never really had an inclination to do it. I just never did.
Yeah.
Maybe because I didn't like ever cheating in video games. I just didn't feel like, infinite lives. Like, that's cool, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never did either, just because I wanted the game to last longer. But like I said, I did like the hacky codes that you yourself said you did, and I did like the ones that gave Mario like moon jumps and stuff like that.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I was never drawn to it. I always thought maybe I was too much a Nintendo fanboy. Was unlicensed. It was like, oh, you shouldn't be using it.